guys talked about, was that for Atari or was that ColecoVision?
It was actually for the Atari 2600, but it was created by ColecoVision, by Coleco. Coleco was looking for someone who knew the Atari to do it for the Atari because they had the rights from Nintendo for the game. And they seeked out, actually my brother Steve, who also was doing some work with Coleco. He was based out in California, and he knew that Garry knew how to program the system, so he subcontracted our little company in Garry's basement to write Donkey Kong. Reviews were very good. It sold a ton of units. It sold over 5 million units. At the time, and since then, there's been a rumor that it's not as good as the ColecoVision version, and that was because Coleco wanted that to be the case. I can assure you it's not. Garry wrote that game probably in about 3.5 months' time in 4K, and he put in as much as he could to make it as great as he could. He had a hard deadline to get it done for Christmas that year, so it's probably the best you'll see on the Atari within 4K. So.
So what was your first Activision game?
My first Activision game was Crackpots, which I wrote in 1982. I think it is. You know, it's certainly one of my favorite games because when I see it and play it, it kind of brings back the whole aspects of Activision and what it felt like to be part of them at the time, and it was a very exciting, fun time in my career.
What are your top 5 games you made for Activision?
Well, I'd have to say Crackpots, Kung Fu Master, Ghostbusters, probably followed by I worked with a chap on Commando and Atari Warriors. I would have to say those are probably my favorites.
Yeah, of all Dan Kitchen's games, my favorite game is Crackpots. It's one of the coolest games I've played on Atari, and it's one of the few Atari games that really made me go, wow. I grew up with Donkey Kong also. I grew up with Donkey Kong on Atari back in the day. It was a lot of fun. I prefer the ColecoVision version, but this is pretty cool that Garry Kitchen actually wrote this. His brother wrote this. Thank you for watching, and check out some more of Dan Kitchen's videos in the near future.